What's up everyone, my name's Gismo, I play for London Royal Ravens. CDL have asked me to stop by and help you learn some map callouts. Episode on Pro Callouts will be focusing on Desert Siege and hopefully get some tips and tricks in. Let's get into it. Alright, so this map here, Desert Siege, obviously we play it in CDL and rank play. You only play it in S&D in CDL and rank play. It's a bit of a unique map. For the fact, the colour scheme is a bit unique. You don't really get a colour scheme like this on Tuscan, and on top of that, it's quite a wide open map. The snipers are in play quite a lot, head glitches, and also you can rush quite well. Get quite a lot of map control from the mid building. Okay, so now coming over towards this house here, we call it house. It's a bit of a unique call out for us Europeans and not my team in general. Because at the start of a game, we used to play this map on respawn, and everyone used to come here and snake it. We just didn't know what to call it, because there's so many houses on this map. We call it house, PG version, poo house. It's really good spot on the map, because you can get info for back rocks or mountain over there, which is everyone goes there. Or same with the God Heady. You also can flash check and nade check for bomb from here. And this is like probably one of the most OP spots to be in on the map for info and whatnot. So what we call this area here, because it's quite an open area, is we call this truck heady. And obviously this door is called house or poo house. And then down here you have like these barrels, so we call these green barrels down here. But once again, that can be mistaken because there are other green barrels, but if you set up like these four, and yeah, like my team knows what the green barrels, you go over with your team saying like these call for green barrels, then call out won't get confusing. Down here we call this the arch. So if you're gonna hug up with the wall to go down low, yeah, we call this arch. And obviously, although this is arches here, we call this B bomb because obviously it's separated a little bit. So yeah, arch, green barrels, and truck heady and house, and yeah. Okay, so another spot pros and top amateurs go to is for gun here. We call this for gun, and what it is you can't wallbang this really that well. So you can get loads of info on the for B cross here, for back mountain, for God Heady, and for push up in general. And also up there, we call that top P3. And snipers love to play there and try and get picks on your teammates pushing up towards trench, push up towards bomb. This is a really good place like to get info on the map early. And if you see 3 people here, you're gonna wrap it. So that's like a really good spot to use, and I recommend it a lot. So once again, this is like a very good spot here. Obviously this is a less common spot because it's very hard to get it, but if you get here, you're going to win the round or get a pick. You're going to get in some action here if the other team's anywhere near here. We call this part, this whole rubble part here, we call this P1, because on hardpoint this is the very first hill that pops. If you get here, obviously only thing you've got to look out for is these walls are destructible, so you've got to be careful with nades flashes, but it's every place you can. Lie down here, get an angle so you can't see. You can lie down here, you can't see. It'll move. You can see everything. Now down here is called trench. You can get down here by some fortune. You wander around. There's no two ways about it. Get down here, a bit of movement, a bit of snaking, and come over here. A really good spot on defense is going mountain. If you come here, it's really hard to kill them because you can just do this, which. This isn't really class of snaking because you're not snaking animations. Snaking animations like that. This is just crouching up and down basically with your stick. So coming here, you can angle the head glitch to yourself. If that makes sense. You go backwards. You want a better one. You can wide peek left. You want a better one. You can also help with the B cross with nades flashes like down the steps. And yeah, mountain is like a must play. A must play if you're playing B. Like at some point in the map, someone's going to be here. It's 100% guaranteed every single time you play Desert Siege.
There's a lot of random buildings on this map, huh?
Yeah, that's why one of them is called shit house. Fucking that one there. A mid building back there. You've got a blue building back there. You got a fucking P3 building there. You got an inside building there. Which we haven't even got a fucking call out for this. If someone's in here, mate, just leave the game. Like, a really good spot here is obviously the God Heady. I think everyone, even if you play in pubs, you come here. This is an OP spot. You get everything here. You get the push up, you get the top balcony, you get the low arch, the back god, you get P2 tank, truck, and yeah, this is like a god spot. You can help your teammate push up, so you've got to come here sometime. Just to test your luck. So a good play to do is coming up top balcony and framing back gun. And also you can get a sniper back god heli or back mountain to help you edge up here. And obviously if a teammate or enemies here on the mid steps, you can kill them quite well. You have a freedom to make a play here as well. The whole point of this push here, if you get up here early, is try and get the pick for your team. It's a bit of a risky play because obviously they can flash nade this and someone can peek back left, but once again if you have a teammate to help you edge up here and chow mid steps, it should result in a pick or map pressure. And another little rush you can do with your team is you can rush mid, so you can rush the doors here, get in there, rush that, or you can go top, which is another route what pros like to do. So you rush top here. The other team can be here though as you get up, but once again if you come up here with a teammate, one of you can slide across, bang, other guy chows, you're dead, and 3v4 again. Up here we call this the balcony. Here we call this a mid building, so we call that top carpets. Down here we call bottom mid, where we don't really have a actual name for this. Call this here cubby. Yeah, I reckon that's probably the best one you can have here. And obviously from this spot here, you can like help your team fend off like a mid attack, and you go top as well, help a top attack. Yeah, if you get control of that, that's a big for an offense defense win. This is a little spot I will teach you boys. You come here, you can see through the wall, you see back mountain, or through jump peak, see side god heli and back tower. Yeah, this is a pretty good different trick for the old Jaegers. Another little spot you can go to is up here, we call this rubble, and basically you can do a jump peek up here, and you can see if they rush top mid. Also you get the info on else. You also can break these walls here, so like you can help on the A cross. You smack this up, and you can pull the A cross there. It is a very good spot, but the only problem with this, obviously if you do this, someone might see you, and if you stay there too long, no roof, as you can see, you get naded. So you got to be like quick with your info there, and then on that point it's up to you if you want to stay there or not. Obviously that little jump up I just showed there, but this has to be open for you to do that. But yeah, you can also do this if it's ever is open, but yeah. So another little rush you can do on your defense side, obviously off spawn, you come here, rush here, jump out, and right here, as you jump out here, basically there'll be like someone there, either crossing or they'll be coming up here. So if you don't see anything there, sometimes the other team will just go around. You might have a timing as you jump out, don't see anything, come up here, bang, 1-1-1. You should get like a 1 or 2 piece. So a good spot for you snipers out there is coming up here to what we call this top P3. And what you do, you come here, you snipe across, back gun over there, and you get the info on that. Obviously you can help with a bomb, you can get some weird angles up here. You also get info on top mid if they do rush it, shoot windows out, smack this up, and also you can snipe this deep cross here. And obviously you can help on the outer train. And top P3 is probably the most common played spot on the map, in my opinion. You have someone here, you can help with basically every side of a map. So a really good rush spot for early info and kills and just a bit aggressive play. If you get an AR or sub, come up here, rush a train, you slide cancel this and you get the mid cross. So the other team will be just around like here as you get up to this train, so you should be able to get a first pick. Only thing is, when you do this, you've got to be careful if it's back right. But obviously, if you're quick enough, got a gun skill, you're getting the first pick, away, 3v4, happy days. We sometimes call like this train back here like God Heady, because you can get on like a weird one. But those 3 trains, we just call them trains, and inside train, because one of them can get in. So back here is for God Heady, is what my team call it. Obviously you lie down here, you can watch a right cross, help with bomb. Usually a sniper will play this on AR, and yeah, this is like an OP spot. So this is another, ain't really like a common spot, but different either way really. You get in here, and a little bit of info down mid here. It's not like the greatest spot. But anything can help. You never know what situation you're gonna get into. So we call this inside train. We call this train, that one train, that one once again like back trains. If he's like depending on the map layout, but yeah, we usually call that back train. Let me try and show you like. For offense, off spawn, you can take this route over here to the left, climb up here, and obviously you can then get for info top P3, snipe mid. You can also help mid as well, like this little angle here. You just control everything really. If you want to get sniper out, snipe back train, you can. Stay up here, hold for flank, you can. Also, if you're playing a solo play, so say your team's going to be coming back here, this spot right here, you get for flank. You can't do anything. So this is a really good solo play to get info, get a first pick, maybe just to hold a flank. Yeah. As you're coming down to mid, we call this place back here. This is a really common spot for info and whatnot. We call this water tower right here. You can do whatever you want here. You can get in it. You can connect your back barrels. Yeah, you can play for info back left A. Once again, watching top P3 for push up left. What's what? Flash and nade check for low stats push up. And yeah, that's a really good spot for info and kills, and got cracks here as well around mid. You can help with, and yeah, this is a must-have if you're going mid, basically. Right, then lads, obviously I just gave you 1,000 different callouts, so I'm going to go over the 3 most important ones which I reckon will help you and your team improve. And here they are. Right, so number 1 most important callout in my opinion is this house here, Pro House, whichever one you prefer. Obviously, this one you just got so much info. So if you want to come like just to the side of it, you can call the mid push up. You want to come here to the God Heady on the steps, you go over mid push up. You can help mid. Just so helpful to like help your team. It's not necessarily you're gonna get the most kills from here. To help your team get off a map and like get the info for your teammates. I think house is like the most important like building on this side of the map. Anyway, number 2 most important in my opinion is top B3. Once again, somewhat similar to house back left. It's like flip basically. So up here, once again, so much info, but this is more for like snipers. So much access from top P3. It's a must-play position, in my opinion, with a sniper AR. And if you get up here, you get a first pick. Your team's 90% winning around. The number 3 call out I'd probably say is very important is this area here for God. It's next to mountain, so you sort of class it as 1 and 2 package if you really want to. So someone's going to come here on mountain 100% of the time, every single B. Watching over B sites, watch your back gun, helping with a B push up. God Heady, which is this Heady here, and sort of like this spot in general. OP. Right then, so that's it. That's all I've got on this map really. Hopefully you've learned something and helped you and your team improve. And yeah, don't forget to support your favourite team, London Royal Ravens. Wink wink. And yeah, that's it for Gismo and Pro Callouts. Peace.